golden faces run the paper like a marathon, like the 80s, Ronald Reagan in my carry-on. A para just like Pharaohs, cause we dripping gold. Hydro in it, then we split it like an atom bomb. We riding all day.
Hey guys, today we will be making shrimp and grits. Most of you saw me make my shrimp and grits the regular kind of way, my 5-minute shrimp. If you are confused about that, you can look on previous videos. I'm going to send the links for like my Instagram, YouTube, and everything, so if you guys still want to follow me on that, please click like and share for this video, and we're gonna get started. Shrimp and grits, that's on the menu for today. All right, so right here I have 2 pounds of shrimp, and I'm just gonna put some lemon in it. Hold on 1 second, guys.
There's no question. It's the Nine-Tails cook. 3 tails.
Power of the Jinchuriki.
You want to make sure these shrimp too are not frozen. The lemon kind of makes it have like a fresh taste to it. So on most of my seafood I will add lemon. Even if I don't put an ingredient, like as an ingredient, I'll put it on like the fish or whatever, so that way you can get that fresh taste to it. So for fish, shrimp, last night I cooked some scallops. So just in that. So we're gonna set these to the side. A little bit more lemon, and we're gonna set these to the side. Now, a lot of you guys messaged me about y'all could not find that Little House. Personally, ever since I posted it on my site, but I found an alternative at Safeway. It's called Morton and Bassett, San Francisco. So this is it, and they have it on sale right now. I think it's buy 2 get 1 free or something, but you know it's Safeway stuff. But this is just as good. So I like that I found an alternative because it's hard to find that freeze dry personally nowadays. Okay, so now we're gonna chop up some parsley. I guess about this much, so whatever that is. rinsed these already. Right now I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any terrible leaves in here. We're gonna cut the whole thing. If you don't have this fresh parsley, it's okay to use the freeze-dried parsley. I would not recommend to use the dried parsley that comes in the container because it's kind of like it doesn't give it that flavor of freshness that herbs give when you have them fresh. So I mean, I grew up on that all my life, but now that I've got older, I don't use that the one that come in like the regular seasoning container unless it's the freeze dry, and you can tell it looks greener and it looks almost like it's fresh. That's the only thing I use, but I'm not using that today. Okay, now that we have that all chopped up, we're gonna start putting our bacon on. And I bought these little mats from Amazon, like a cutting mat, like a chopping board, but it's real flexible and real thin, so it doesn't take up much space. And I can have a couple of them down and still, you know, continue to cut. As you know, previous videos I have didn't have enough space to cut, so all right, so let's get started on this bacon. One day, guys, I'm gonna have all my pans out and ready, but it's not today. Sorry. So here we go. I don't really do pork, but my kids love pork, so I'm gonna cook it for them today. Have them in mind. I'm gonna also post a dessert tomorrow, so look on the site for it. I haven't decided. I think it's gonna be cinnamon rolls. We're gonna cook the whole pack. Not that I didn't like bacon. I don't eat pork, but I love bacon. I love the smell of it, everything. So it's hard for me to cook this bacon for these kids sometimes. Most times. You can also put sausage in here if you like. And for our grits also, you can use heavy cream or half and half. I like to give them that country taste, so I always hit them with the white cheddar and some milk in it instead of just water. I do not eat sweet grits. Some people eat sweet grits. I can't do that. That's not me. I can't. Okay, while we also have that cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get our grits ready. We want to put 6 cups of water in here. Try to make sure I don't lose count. Alright. You also want to put some milk in here. Or you can use half and half or heavy cream. We're going to attempt to use half and half. See how much I have in here. Okay, one more half and half. Alright, there we go. Put that on. And this dinner should it should be real fast and simple, so you don't have to be slaving over a hot stove today. We're taking 4 green onions. We already rinsed them. We're not really going to put these in until the end, but I just want to continue cutting because I want to cut everything I need to cut. And we're cutting up the ends on both ends. Like I said, we're not going to put these in right away. These things kind of cook like very fast, so we just don't want them in right away. We don't want them overly cooked. Okay, now we're going to cut up our red pepper. I haven't decided if I'm going to put sausage in it or not. But to whatever preference sausage you want, spicy or smoked. I wouldn't do sweet. I don't really like a whole bunch of sweet, especially if you're making shrimp and grits. Right now, we are just gutting the peppers, and we're going to rinse all this out. gonna be like a real fast dinner. You don't have to take much prep time to do it. Everybody has their different way of doing this. So like I said, for the grits, you can choose to do half and half or heavy cream, or you could just use milk. But I like that southern taste to my grits, so I'll go ahead and make sure I use one or the other because I like it creamy and I don't like it like just water. Yeah. So for this recipe, we're using 1 whole red pepper. We have 2 pounds of shrimp. Like I said, if you do not eat pork, I will substitute it with like some turkey sausage. That'd be great. Hey, Nikita. Just a reminder, we're not going to do too much herbs that's in a container. We normally do all fresh herbs because it gives it a different taste, to be honest. Okay, so now we have everything cut. We are halfway there. Turn this up. In this pan, we are cooking bacon. I'm voting against the sausage today. I mean, you can put sausage in it, like especially if you don't eat pork. I don't eat pork, but I'm mainly just making this for the kids. And when you do finish cooking the bacon, you want to make sure that you drain it, because we don't want that oil in it. We're going to cook it till it's, it's done. And now we have that. We'll go ahead and season the shrimp. We'll put these to the side. And so the only thing I added in here was lemon. Make sure you take the seeds out if you done put some seeds in here. But now we're just going to season them. So I went and got some Cajun seasoning. We're gonna use fresh parsley, but just in case, you can always have the freeze-dried parsley. And then we also have the smoked paprika. If I wasn't making this for the kids, I'd probably put cayenne pepper in it. But they don't really do too much spicy food. One does, and then the other one is like, nah. So I cook them both the same. So I'm gonna drain some of the lemon out of this. You can also leave it. It depends if you like it like that or whatever. Now we're gonna do 4 of these, well, 3 of these. Let me start off with 2. We're gonna also put some flour in this after we start to cook it. Give it like a sauce to it. And this is the Cajun seasoning. So we're gonna put 4 of these though. It's just that smoked paprika can be overpowering sometimes. So I just want to take my time with how much I use of that. I'm going to use about 40. And we're gonna mix this up. But we want to cook this with the garlic and the butter and the bacon. Shrimp only take like 5 minutes to really cook. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So not bad, and it's fast. The main thing that's taking forever is this bacon. Okay, while we're waiting, we're also going to use some chicken stock. Maybe like 1/4 to a cup of this. So it's up to you. We're going to see. I'm going to do it by taste. And I also have some butter. It doesn't matter if it's salted or not, because, I mean, you're going to have butter and salt in it anyway, so. We'll start off with 1/2 stick. Now this is the cheese I got. Just regular white cheddar cheese. I know most people eat the the yellow, like sharp cheddar cheese or whatever, but I don't want the cheese to take over the flavor of this grits, so I use this. Okay, so now our grits, they are boiling. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some grits in there, 2 cups.
Hey, baby. I'm up there.
You so cool, bro.
No, over you.
Bang. Yeah, kids are home, so you might see a kid just pop up every now and again. So we're gonna put 2 cups of these. Let me get my spoon. You want to add it, but you also want to stir it because you don't want any clumps or lumps in here. I'm going to add one more. When we have those grits stirring, we're going to go ahead and put this on low. And we're going to put this butter in here. You can also put salt and pepper. We put half and half inside of it today. You can use half and half. You could also use shrimp and grits. You gonna come get it, Jazz? You didn't see your baby just fly on that video? I'm not a fan of this bacon. Yeah, probably is. It's alright. In all honesty, I have this salt like this. So it's kind of like sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, yeah, I am not a fan of this bacon. You can also use sausage. You want cheese balls?
Yeah.
Get the cheese balls.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll be back later.
Alright, that's good. figured if I ain't hear from you, I was gonna send somebody out there. But you probably wouldn't have let them in anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drain this, and then I'm gonna chop the bacon up after it cools. So I will cook the shrimp in this same pan, but we're gonna pour off all this oil because we don't need all this oil. Seriously, Zion? These kids and these electronics, boy, I don't know what they did before they had it. Maybe played, ran around, kickball, something. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened to my pot holders. So I'm just draining all the oil off this. I'm not going to clean the pan. I'm going to let it cook inside of this pan that already was cooking in the oil. I mean in the bacon, sorry. And like I said, everybody makes this recipe different. So you can add what you like and what you don't like. You know, you don't have to add it. So, some people, you can go ahead and use that olive oil. But Miss Hagen's, I'm about to use the butter. Now I did write this down this time because when I cook, it's not like a certain kind of way. So even though I have cooked this before, I cooked several variations of this. So. It's looking good, doing its thing, and we actually about to cut this off because as y'all know, grits get thick and we don't want our grits thick, especially when we're still cooking the shrimp. But we are going to throw in that cheese, white cheddar. Blah, 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 blah. We're just going to put this thing of cheese in here. This pack, 7 ounce. We're going to put it in here. turning this off, and we're just gonna let the cheese melt in, and the grits will get thicker, so that's why we kind of cooked it like this. I'm gonna show you. It's not gonna stay like this, but it's like this for now because they're not. These things are not on the same thing right now. Kind of like this. So it will thicken up. No worries. Anybody made grits, they know. But I want it loose like that for right now because this is still cooking. So I'm gonna give y'all another look at these shrimp, and we about to go and cook this. So this is Cajun seasoning, smoked paprika. We'll do the salt and pepper to taste, but I'm not doing the salt and pepper right now. All right, here we go. I am using this spoon because I know Miss Hagen's I got some lemon stuff in here, lemon seeds, and that's not what we want. Just want to be honest with you guys. We're going to cook the peppers in there too. We're going to put the peppers right on in there. We're going to put the green onions in, but like I said, we're going to cook them last. And we're going to put half of them in, and then we're going to top it with half. Same for the parsley. Okay, so we have that all in here. Now we're gonna cut up this bacon. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna make sure we put some garlic in this stuff before we get started. Okay, how much garlic do you put? However much you like. That's good. And our pepper. We're gonna put that in it too. You can use celery too. You can add celery in here too. Now we're gonna let all this loveliness cook together while we are chopping this bacon. Give it a mix. Oh, this look good already. It's not even cooked, guys. Jazz, have you made shrimp and grits before? I know you say you don't cook anything. We're not gonna chop this fine. We're just gonna chop it a little bit. Come on, pan. So just like this, or however you like. is pretty much done. That by the time you finish this, it'll be the right thickness and you are good to go. I'm gonna just put some in there for right now. Put some parsley in there. Oh, this has a perfect color. What you guys see this? Come on, phone. We're just gonna add some more bacon. It's no certain amount of bacon. I mean, I would at least use 5 slices, 5 to 8 slices. This thing smells good too. I do like it to have like a little sauce to it, so at the end we're gonna keep flipping this too because we don't want it to cook on one side. We want it all to cook together evenly. Bacon, bacon. After this, we're gonna put some green onions in. We're gonna save some for topping, but we still want that onion taste to be in our shrimp. I haven't added salt yet because as you can see, it's salt in this bacon, it's salt in this Cajun seasoning. So we're really gonna save that for last. Right here is making its own gravy. It's nice. It smells so wonderful though. Okay, so let's throw in our onion. We probably are going to use some more bacon. So right there, that's probably like 2 sticks, 2 of the onion sticks, green onions. Do you have to follow this recipe to the T? No, you do it for your liking. So if you don't like onions, don't add onions. You don't like pepper, I don't like bell pepper. I feel sorry for you, but don't add bell pepper. Alright, that's it for us in this bacon. These kids should be all baconed out with all this bacon. I don't know. So this is almost a whole pack of bacon. Nothing healthy about this meal right here. Just letting y'all know. I guess it's not that bad compared to some things, but okay. Teach us own. We're gonna still monitor these grits, stir these up. They actually perfect. The consistency. So you guys saw how it was when I took them out. When I turned it off. So we have the garlic and the peppers and stuff cooking at the same time with the shrimp. So we're just really flipping these shrimp over, make sure they're all cooked on all sides. We are almost finished, and this smells like heaven up in here. I'll let you guys see it. Hold on. Wash my hands. Get this bacon under control. It has a real nice aroma in here. I'm telling you. And kids are going to start coming out because every time they smell food, I'm telling you, they come running to the kitchen. I was trying to cook me a midnight snack last night. They start coming to the kitchen. I thought everybody was asleep. They woke up out from their dream trying to get some food. All right. And here is how it's supposed to look. So we're gonna add some chicken broth, maybe like a 1/4 cup. And we're also going to add some flour just to thicken it up some. But not too bad. I think it came out really well. I'm actually going to mix a fourth a cup of this with some flour, like a couple of spoons of flour, so it won't have, you know, it can go together and I don't have to put it in there on its own, risk clumping and stuff. We're going to turn this down because our shrimp is basically ready. This is a 1/4 cup of chicken stock. And that's optional because as you see, it made its own gravy already, so you don't really have to do too much to it. Flour. While you're doing all of this, you want to make sure that your shrimp is at a low heat. Our grits are already off because they're done. They are done. Seriously. And okay, so right now we are low on flour and we're going to use cornstarch. And if you do use cornstarch, it's less likely to clump up like that. this looks so good. Jazz, do not come over here because it's not enough, boo. I'm so sorry. I'm going to make this for you next time. I promise. It's not going to be this time. Okay, so you can salt and pepper this to your taste. We're gonna go ahead and plate this because we're completely done. Aren't y'all so proud of me? I did this all on one take. Y'all hear that noise in the background? It's my son. He's totally obsessed with Fortnite. That's his first and second job. I'm definitely going to add some more cheese, but I just went easy for you guys, you know. Look at this. We're going to sprinkle some green onions and some parsley. And look at this, guys. We definitely did this today. Ooh, looky. So, guys, we are officially done. I appreciate you guys joining in with me today. Don't forget white cheddar. Don't use that orange, that yellow cheese, orange cheese, whatever. Don't use the regular cheddar. Just use the white cheddar. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I think I finished early, but it's okay. Stay tuned to next week. In a day or two, you'll see a dessert that I'm cooking. Thank you, guys. Next week, 6 o'clock. Bye.
Photo faces run the paper like a marathon, like the 80s, Ronald Reagan in my carry-on. A para just like Pharaohs, cause we dripping gold. Hydro in it, then we split it like an atom bomb. We riding all day.